Show start time 10:58 p.m. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to pick up a trailer up to at least 400 miles in total distance.
Okay.
And I'll follow you to the pickup. That way I don't have to worry about all the other people that are here, because there's quite a few people always at this service station.
All right. So just go anywhere in 400 miles and go.
Yep. You'll need to be pulling a trailer, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let this guy get out of the way. What we did here. 553. 553 going to Fresno.
10-4.
In bed.
You have a cigarette man. I don't want to kill you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just looking to see if I had a job.
Am I lagging at all?
No, you're doing fine.
Good. I was curious about my internet connection sometimes.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Good to know.
And it helps that they now have the US server back online too.
Yeah. Rolling down the highway we go.
Do you have real quick, do you have an external or a freight market job?
It's freight market.
Perfect, okay.
You want me to run 75?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Ready for Oregon to come out?
Ready for what to come out?
Oregon?
Oh yeah, I'm excited, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Do you have the New Mexico DLC?
You do?
Nice.
Yep. I was one of the first ones to find the James Dean thing or whatever it is up in the north of map or whatever it was.
Huh, I've never heard of that before.
It's whatever that museum, one of the hidden things you had to find. It's one of the achievements for New Mexico, but I got on it because I had all the other ones, like most of the other ones done. I'm like, I wonder who's all found this yet. And I looked and nobody had found, like very, very few people had found it.
Huh.
So I went up and was just looking for it. Because it was this, I mean, it was the day it came out. I mean, it was a few hours later. I mean, the thing came out, I downloaded it and I hit this thing hard, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Waited for so long for something new, you know?
Yeah, especially anything new, it was like a year after the game came out.
Yep.
I'm hoping they release some new trucks soon.
I didn't even know, like, I played on single player for a long time. I didn't even know about the whole multiplayer part of this.
Yeah, I was in the MP, the multiplayer part of this for a while, and I was in another company, and I was a recruiter for that company. And the owner one day just decided he didn't really want to have anything to do with Truckers MP and the whole multiplayer portion of it and the whole company thing of it. And instead of like transferring ownership of the company, he just kind of shut down the whole company, and our Discord
Oh
was
man.
gone and everything. And I was like, all this that I've worked for, and now it's just gone. So then I got out of playing MP for a while. Oops, not the one I wanted. And he's gonna come cut between us. So he changed his mind, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's keyboard catting it over there. And so I quit playing MP for a while because that's
Whoa.
kind of like, I don't know. Is he cutting you off up there?
Almost, yeah. He was close. I dodged it, but he did a little bit. Just the tail end of his trailer.
And so I got out of the MP for a little bit, and then I started playing some Assetto Corsa and a few other racing type games on the computer, and I was like, I really want to get a wheel for my computer. I ended up getting one, and then I was like, I'm going to get back into the MP, and then that's when I ran into this company. I was in the company as a trainee for about 3 days. There were only a few of us. And then the owner was like, hey, if you've ever done any recruiting before, we could use you. And so, like, my day 3 in the company, I was promoted to a recruiter and have been here since. And now we have 2 recruiters, and I'm kind of the head recruiter.
Nice. 55. California.
Yeah, I know, it's so annoying. All throughout the state is 55.
I have a buddy that's like real life. This is what he does, and I was talking to him when I first started playing this, and he's like, "Dude, you ain't running 75 nowhere." He's like 55. He's like, "Oh, dude, I hate California. I don't even drive in California in real life." He says, "You pay for it. Like, you don't make any money driving through California with fuel prices and then like
Oh,
your
yeah, I
speed limit,
bet.
your traffic jams. Like, you don't make any freaking money." He's like, "At most, I'll clip the top northeast corner of it, and that is it." He's like, "I won't do anything else."
Yeah, I bet with a.
Pain in the ass. Just stupid people everywhere. He said it's like driving through Chicago, but so much worse.
Yeah. The worst I've been in is DC. DC was pretty bad when I was there.
Ugh. I mean, like, I've been to LA a couple of times, visiting, family at the time, but like, dude, you sit like my ex-wife's father-in-law used to tell us stories about his drive to work, dude. His drive to work alone was an hour and a half. And then if he sat in traffic, dude, your day was toast.
Oh, yeah.
3 hours a day driving to and from work on a motorcycle. Like,
Oh, wow.
screw that, dude. Like, nope, I'm good.
Man,
And
I'd be really sore after sitting on that bike for 3 hours through traffic.
no crap, man. Like, and then like the housing price. Her uncle has a house that's probably close to the same size as mine, about 1,500 square feet, and he paid like almost 3.5 times the amount I paid for mine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her aunt paid for a two bedroom condo, like I think two full baths. Just her lease or whatever a year was like my mortgage
Oh, wow.
is a year. Like she was paying overtime like the same amount like I was paying for my house just to live in her condo. Like,
Wow. That's crazy.
yeah, it's like paying for an apartment for life, and no, I'm good. Like,
And never
I live
owning it.
right. Or even, I mean, even that owning it, but it's not. I mean, and if your neighbor's house burns down, dude, you're fucked.
Yep.
You're in a you're in an apartment building. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like if my neighbor's house burns down, at least I can go out there with a hose and at least help
Yeah.
prevent time. You're not doing that. You're so like, nope,
Yeah.
that's too close. Mine are close enough. Yeah, we did a little. We had a couple guys. He had a. It's called Large Car Cartage. It was just an offline, little company. We had a Facebook group that we did,
Oh, okay.
and we had a guy that was making skins for us. I did a little bit of skinning. Like I can still do it. Takes a while, but
That's pretty
um,
cool.
and it's pretty fun to dabble in. Like I watched a couple videos on like how to tint the windows and stuff. Um, you
That'd
just
be
have to
kind of
like,
nice, cause that nighttime sun and sunrise and sunset come times can
uh,
be
oh yeah,
bright.
if you get on YouTube, I don't know if you like ever dabbled with any of that, but Mophead, he's one of the YouTubers that does this. Has a bunch of tutorial videos on how to do stuff, how to skin, how to do trailers, how to do the windows.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, like that's how I learned how to do it. And I watched the video I watched on how to do the skinning for the trucks.
Yeah.
Ended up being one of the guys in our little company that we had, and I was like, dude, I totally just watched your video. Like, why the hell didn't you tell me you knew how to like? What the heck,
Yeah.
man?
Why didn't you tell me you knew how to do this stuff?
Well, I mean, I knew that he knew how to do it, but it was like, why didn't you tell me you already made like a freaking video, dude? I'd have watched
Yeah.
it. Like, I'd have got out of your butt a little bit. Um, so like I've made a couple, but but then at the end of that, it was like, I think when he decided to finally shut that off, it was he gave us 3 new skins within like 4 days, and it was like kind of come out being, here's the skin, this is what we want, but you can do a couple custom things if you want.
Yeah.
So you're getting custom trucks. Well, in all reality, he wanted stock trucks. He wanted, plain bumpers, not a whole bunch of, no lights basically, and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. And it was just insane because he ended up getting pissed off and just shutting everything down because he didn't vocalize what he truly wanted.
Yeah.
And it was annoying. I spent, I don't know how many hours, fully redoing brand new trucks because we were doing this stuff. And, it just really put a sour taste in my mouth. I didn't play for about a month and a half. Pissed me off. I was
Yeah. That
really
was.
unhappy about it, dude. It was like the same thing you had. Like you have all this time and doing this stuff, and
Yep.
it's like I was making skins with guys' names on their doors, like just, and then all of a sudden it's pow, it's done and over with, and it's like,
Yeah.
So I got back on and ran a couple. I finished the heavy haul DLC, the heavy haul DLC achievements, that 100,000 or whatever it was. I ran those 5, and then my buddy Alex, he gets on MP every once in a while. Him and I ran last night for a little bit.
Gotcha.
So then I saw you guys the other night. I was like, I'll see what's what. And then the whole application thing, that was just like, what?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. The orientation is a little more intense. There's some rules, some more application stuff.
I got a construction thing coming.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't see it at all.
Nope. It's kind of
Just
funny how.
drive right on through that puppy.
Yep. My favorite ones are the ones where it's supposed to be, I think, like an accident, and for me, most of the time, it's just like a bike cop sitting in the middle of a bunch of cones, or like one
That's
guy
funny.
standing in a safety vest in a bunch of cones.
Well, just so you know, you just ran through like a bobcat that was drilling a hole and a bunch of concrete stuff that was going on. So,
Oh,
No, my favorite's when there's a dump truck that's not. So when you pass it, it just slowly rises, just like a ghost like. It's great.
yeah.
my favorite is, I don't know if you have the road barrier off to the left there. It was there for me. You can pull one of those mobile barriers,
Yep.
and they have like the flashing lights and stuff on them. The other day during our convoy, we drove past one and I honked at it because I was just like, oh, there's somebody parked over there, and I honked at it and it's like, nope, that was road construction. I'm over here honking at things that don't
That's
exist.
funny. That's hilarious. I pulled one and I kept having this car that AI wouldn't go by me. He'd get close and then he wouldn't go by me. So I decided to trap that bastard on the wall. We're driving down the road, like I don't know. I think we ended up slowing down to like 45 or 50, but I just kept him in there. Like, what's up, buddy?
What are you doing over there?
Yeah. Oh, this 55 is killing me.
I know, it's so slow.
I bought this last night, so we took it out and just kind of like broke the rules a little bit, which I don't do very often, and triple digits.
Oh wow. Yeah, sometimes if I'm going to a city where I don't have the garage, especially for like a test drive, I'm like, I'm just gonna triple digit on the way there. I just need to
Yeah.
get there.
Well, what happened is Alex had freaking rolled his truck. We were talking about those truck or the idiots on the road videos that they make
Yeah.
on for this, and he was just goofing around, and he pulled one, ended up rolling his shit. So he ends up quick traveling up to like Bakersfield or something.
Oh wow.
So I'm just trying to catch up to him, and I said, "Get on the highway. That way, I don't have to pull off. I don't have to come meet you. Just be there, ready to go."
Yeah.
So he just sitting there. I just keep screaming by him. I think I was at like 101 or something like that.
Oh wow.
He's like, "Dude, that just scared the crap out of him." What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I had
Sorry, man. I didn't know. I didn't see you.
yeah, it came. Everything was going by so fast.
Yeah, like it didn't register that he's even on the map. Oops. Just over there in Albuquerque where those roads are. Wide open.
Yeah, I had we did our convoy on Saturday, and I was trying out one of those MP trailer mods that they have. It's like the 53-foot reefer with a smaller one behind it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a little too close to the person in front of me, and they lagged a little bit, and I ended up. And the hitboxes are so messed up. Like you tap the guardrail with your truck, and you just stop. Well, I tapped like
yeah.
the back of his truck just a little bit, and I was dead stopped and all jackknifed and stuff. And I started driving away. I'm like, man, I'm taking off kind of quick, and everyone's still just sitting on the side of the road. They're like, Killer, are you gonna bring your trailer along with you? I didn't even realize my trailer was still sitting there sideways in the road, and I'm sitting here already at like 60. I'm like, oh, I had to turn around on the highway and go back and get my trailer in the middle of this convoy.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
I was like, I didn't even realize it wasn't back there till y'all said something.
Yeah. Man, the torque in this thing's great.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got up to speed fast, and they're like, yeah, you might want to go get your trailer now.
It's funny.
Oh, crap.
I'm taking this exit.
10-4. Oh, this is the one yeah, we could have gone straight. This one's weird. You take the exit to go through the little town just to get right back on the highway. It's a
You
whole...
mean just go straight through it?
Nah, you're fine. You're already up here. Might as well just turn and go through the town.
Okay.
Yeah, I always forget about it until people are turning off. I'm like, oh yeah,
So
we could have gone straight. Neuro always yells at me for doing it. I always forget.
Do a little bit of town driving. It's all right.
Yeah.
I want to get a steering wheel, but I'm so used to playing with my Xbox controller now, dude, that I don't know.
It makes the game a lot. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it
So,
does.
what's that?
It makes the game feel a lot better.
It's kind of what I figured. Like I watched a couple of the the YouTubers and
Yeah.
like Arthur Chapman and Jeff Fabriano or whatever his freaking name is, and they've got some pretty hardcore setups.
Yeah, they do.
And it's just like, man, I wish, I wish.
Yeah.
Heck, there's a Mexican guy. And he's got, dude, his setup is, he's got like a big ass steering wheel. He's got the big stick. He's like whole room dedicated to this freaking cab of this truck, dude. It's insane.
I saw somebody, I don't remember who it was or what video it was. They had actually like built the cab of a truck inside of a room.
Yeah.
I saw that video. It was some it was like a Hispanic YouTuber.
I don't remember,
Yeah,
but like,
that's what I'm talking about. I think we're talking about the same video. I think.
and it's great. I didn't realize you can actually buy digital gauges and convert them to use USB to work with games like this and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a Mad Catz 2 steering wheel, and it would work if I had the adapter to get the Xbox port plugged into my computer.
Oh yeah.
Because it's Microsoft.
Yeah, I just went out after the longest time, not long after getting my wheel, because I got my tax return. I was like, you know what, I'm going to get an Xbox One, because for my friends and I, it was always originally like, yeah, we're going to play PC. PC's like the best gaming platform, because you can do so much with it. And then they ended up going to Xbox because it's cheaper, and there's a lot less overhead and stuff. And I was, after I'd already built my like $1,600 gaming rig, they were all like, hey, yeah, we all have Xbox now. And I'm like, oh, great. So for the longest time, I
Fuck
didn't
you
have an
guys, I'm going
Xbox.
home.
Yeah, basically, I was like, well, that's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
no,
just
no.
gonna sit down in my den and play on my computer. Y'all can have fun.
Play by myself. Screw you guys.
Yeah, you guys. I didn't want to play with you guys anyways.
Yep.
So I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get an Xbox One. So I got one, and I don't have very many friends. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to add one of my coworkers on Xbox, and I forgot to do that. Cause he's like, yeah, just send me a friend request when you get home, and I'll accept you. Cause he always plays Fortnite. That's like the only game he plays is Fortnite.
Nice.
But I'm like, yeah, I'll get it when I get home. Up until now, I completely forgot.
Oops. I started playing like I didn't have a gaming system for my obviously entire marriage. 6 years of not gaming, which whatever. Every once in a while on the PlayStation, but so whatever. That all happened, and I bought an Xbox. Got a 360. Started playing World of Tanks, and I met my buddy Kobe. And dude, we got to the point where like we were playing so much that this motherfucker called me one day while I was at work, and I'm like, dude, you know I'm at work. What do you want? And he's like, you're not at work. You're at home. I said, no. And I took a picture like I'm standing in front of the CNC machine, dude. I ain't at home. I promise you.
I'm at work.
He's like, oh, well, your Xbox says you're watching or you're watching Netflix. I said, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? There ain't nobody at my house. There ain't nobody. No, kids are at school, and there ain't nobody at my house.
Yeah.
He's like, dude. He sends me a picture, and I'm like, son of a bitch. So, I leave work. I'm over, my friend's sitting here watching Netflix on my Xbox. I'm like, hey, like, what's up? Like, maybe next time send me a text. Let me know you're coming over.
Yeah. Here I am thinking somebody broke into my house.
Well, for one, yeah, somebody broke in and started watching Netflix. I mean, but I'm like, how'd you know? Seriously? Like, Kobe called me, like.
Dude, why are you playing Xbox when you're supposed to be at work?
Yeah. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah, then we got Xbox One, and World of Tanks took a whole different turn. Holy cow, the graphics and the ability to record your stuff, and I like the fact that the Xbox catches like insane stuff automatically.
Yeah, I haven't played it at all on the Xbox, but I played a lot on PC.
It's completely different. I mean, it's from when I haven't played in a while. I'm into my Xbox in probably almost a year now.
Oh wow.
But well, I started playing World of Warships on my computer, and I don't have to pay for Xbox Live. I don't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of the big things for me on PC. Like, you don't have to pay for all the online stuff. It's all,
Yeah,
you already get it.
Well, that, and it's like with my back, not really work. Like, I don't work. I haven't worked since May. Like, I have a broken freaking bad back.
Oh wow.
Finally on the tail end of it, but like it's been a rough go about it. So like, that's why I started gaming so much. But this stuff's just like, I love doing this. This is fun. I've got like almost 600 hours in single player, I think.
Oh wow.
A lot. Well, like I said, when we were doing that large car thing, dude, I was running miles around everybody, dude.
Yeah.
I'd freaking sit down and with the coast to coast maps and the Canada map, I'd run what I ran Florida to freaking Yellowknife one night.
Oh wow.
Just sat and just drove, dude. I didn't have anything to do. Couldn't get up and go. I wasn't very mobile at the time. My back was super sore. I couldn't walk really, so I just sat here and drove. We were get to 5,000 or 10,000 miles and we get a skin or some shit like that. And I was like, all right, bet. Have it ready tomorrow.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, have it ready tomorrow. I'll be ready.
Yeah. Well, I got that first big trip done, and he's like, dude, come on, that's not realistic at all. I'm like, come on.
Come on. You didn't say how I had to get it. I just had to get it.
You didn't say, yeah. So, I slowed down a little bit, but I still, like, I was just about big trips and hauling the heavy stuff. So,
Yeah, I haven't.
Single player truck's got four drive axles on it, and
Oh wow.
yeah, I got the Outlaw Ed into the 389. So that's got a lot of freaking options on it.
I've tried.
A good like 680 edit, but there aren't a whole lot of them.
Yeah, I've been looking to get into single player mods, but I've just been looking on the Steam Workshop, and there's not much.
No, you gotta, and then like with Modland and all that, you gotta be careful. Like, make sure your software like is really good at scanning viruses and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you get some of them like they're all compacted zip files and stuff. But you get some that are still sketchy.
Yeah.
But like, and some of them work. Some of them like you have to make sure obviously that they're for the current version or they don't work. Some of them will, some of them don't. And then like any other mod, some of them mix together, some of them don't.
Yep.
Like it's hard to do a bunch of modded trucks at once. It always slows my computer down. I found out I had like 10 of the custom 389s, the Outlaw and the Vipers,
Okay.
and I ended up selling off 9 of them, all of them, but the one I was doing, because what I was doing is I was keeping my skins on them.
Oh, gotcha.
That way I could just switch to the truck and drive.
Yeah.
But what I found out is it's all those even being in there and the AI driving them,
Oh yeah.
quote, driving them, not really driving them, but it was making my computer all laggy and glitchy and shit.
Yeah.
So I took them all out and I noticed a huge difference. So I just have the one. I think I've got 2 in there now. I've got the W900 with the legacy sleeper on it.
Oh,
And
nice.
then I've got Big Bob's Edit, which has got an 86-inch sleeper on it, I think.
Oh wow.
84. Which, I mean, the legacy sleeper is the big one. It's that huge, you know, you freaking have a party and family dinner in that damn thing.
Yeah.
It's a long truck. But it's got the ability to put that third axle with the steering axle on it.
Oh really?
So yeah, so that helps out quite a bit since it's so long.
Yeah.
Or you can just do a normal third drive axle. Lifts up when you need it. Hour and a half, come on.
Yeah. How far are you going? About 80 miles. Cool. That's gonna take you about 2 hours.
Yeah, 60 miles, an hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh, I got some. This is one of those I'm talking about. There's just one dude standing in the middle of a bunch of cones.
Oh, you've got one?
Yeah.
That's funny.
There's not even anything else going on. There's just one guy and a bunch of cones. I bet he feels important.
I've noticed that there's not like some of the accidents and stuff on MP aren't always there. Like they're there, but they're like the vehicles and stuff.
Yeah,
aren't
they're
there.
like
You'll see
sometimes.
something smoking,
Yep.
but nothing will be there.
Yep.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is kind of
You
weird.
can definitely tell it. Well, it's their alpha version. It even
Yeah.
says it on the, and you can tell. Like
Yep.
there's no AI. There's no. We could totally be doing this like GTA, and there'd be things everywhere, and I just missed my exit.
Oh, did you?
Yes. The thing was over. I was looking at other shit.
Are you 18 plus and tired of trucking alone? Come have a laugh and join Jupiter Haulage. Oh yeah, buddy? I can one up you. WJT trucking is hiring. Come on. Don't compete with me.
There's Alex. Oh, this actually isn't bad. It's actually going to be, I think, quicker. Yeah. Maybe not quicker, but it's still right off the highway up here. Just talking and lighting a cigarette. Wish you could roll the windows down. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would.
Like the GTA, you can look over and you can put your window down. If you flip, what you're actually doing is flipping somebody off, but it puts the window down.
Yep.
You play that on the Xbox?
I'm sorry, what's up?
You play GTA 5 on the Xbox?
Not
as
on
well?
Xbox, no, I played on PC.
Did they do the snow for winter this year
Yep.
online?
Yep.
That was awesome, dude. I love that. That was so cool.
Yeah, I think I've got some more of this frickin' road construction. Yep.
Yep, left side.
Yep. This is one of those. Yeah, I think this is the one that you had. There's some bulldozers, backhoe, dump trailer.
Yeah, that's the one you drove through earlier.
Hey, you just drove through. You killed all those people.
I don't care. Screw them. They're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
How dare you do construction in my lane?
Yeah, this is my lane. I'm driving here, not you.
We're getting off here.
10-4.
Rumble strip. Ah.
Tried to drop the clutch and it didn't like that. It stalled.
I tried driving it like a race car. I don't know why it didn't work.
Yeah, I tried driving it like my daily drift car. I don't understand what's going on here. I should just be able to rev it up, drop the clutch, and go.
You ever seen the YouTube videos of them drag racing over in Europe?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, dude, they freaking put heavy shit on, like load them down with tons of weight, and they just hammer down, bro. And you see the torque on these trucks, dude, and they twisting and shit. It's insane.
Well, that sounds insane. Jeez.
You get your lane, butthole. Where are we putting it? Oh, in the back.
I went to go and let the clutch out and revved it up, and I was like, why aren't I going anywhere? Looked down and realized shifter's in neutral. Truck's not gonna move in
Going
neutral.
nowhere, and I'm going nowhere fast.
Oh yeah. Nero, are you still playing Black Ops 3? Oh, he's still muted. Dang it.
Put the cigarette down real quick.
Show top time 11:33 p.m.